I just want to start this video off by pointing out I found this incredible butcher shop here in San Diego in Golden Hill. It's called Sepulveda Meats and Provision. My boy Nick Swine, he's the head butcher. He hooked me up. He just was super helpful, super friendly. I felt super comfortable in there. And look at this steak, really nice. And matter of fact, they did a great job trimming this steak up. Later on, when you see where the fat is trimmed off to the side, it's just impeccable. It's like, it's not overdone where you get a pound of fat. It's just perfect. I love it. I got two of these bad boys. One of them I'm cooking right here in San Diego in my backyard, and the other one I'm driving 130 miles north to go ahead and give this as a Father's Day gift and to share with my friends, family, just to show them how incredible this steak is. And we're gonna keep this simple. Kosher salt and coarse black pepper. I'm gonna hit all sides, including the bone, because my boy Blue, my dog, he deserves a nice and flavored bone. And I'm gonna put this on the Jumbo Joe. And you guys are gonna see that Jumbo Joe is a freaking meat grilling machine. It's for steaks. It is a steak machine. Man, I'm so impressed how this cook came out. Now, as you see right there, I have the thermopin right in the steak right now. I'm monitoring the temperature that the steak is gonna end up first hitting the grill. And that's very important, and I'll explain why later. So here what you see is a chunk of red oak. Yep, I'm using that Central California red oak. And that's gonna make all the difference here too, I'm telling you guys. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the snake method for now, just to get this steak up to about 105 degrees. That's the degree that I come up with where I'm gonna pull it and then sear. And then check this out, 55 degrees. So we rolls about 4 degrees. So let me explain why it's important to know the temp of the meat as you put it on the grill. You take the beginning temperature and the temperature you plan on pulling the steaks for your sear, and you add those temps together. Then you divide it in half, and what you get is the temperature to flip your steaks for an even cooking time on each side. That's the formula that I've come up so that when you flip this bad boy, you're doing it to promote even cooking time on both sides of that before you sear it. Booyah. So check it out, 56 degrees on the blue dot, and it coincides with what the thermopin said, 55. So within 1 degree. I set the alarm for 80 because I'm gonna flip it at the halfway point, 80 degrees. Man, don't be taking a nap, because here's the game plan. We're gonna get this flipped, we're gonna wait for 105 degrees to pull this, put it on a cooling rack, and then we're gonna get 2 Weber chimneys filled with charcoal, nice and hot, throw it in the Jumbo Joe, and I'm gonna throw some grill grates on top, because we're gonna put some pretty ass diamonds on this steak. 105 degrees, that's my alarm point. There it is. Look at her, nice and beautiful at this point. Look at that color. What color would you call that? Is that a good Miami tan right there? Is that a California tan? What is that? That is just gorgeous. Man, that's the charcoal we used. And here's the 2 chimneys filled with charcoal we're gonna put on there. Here's the second one. And we're gonna get this thing nice and hot. Yeah, I can't wait. All right, those are nice and hot. I'm starting at the 1 o'clock position. We're gonna get even cooking again. So what I'm gonna do is leave it on for 1 minute, 45 seconds, flip it 180 degrees, and then I'll take it over to the 11 o'clock position. So there goes that first flip. There she goes. We're still at 1 o'clock. All right, trying to get it to the 11 o'clock, but still flip it. There she is. Man. Come on already, I'm hungry. Oh man, and this is where we get to see those beautiful diamonds. Check this out. What? Are they sparkling? Looking good, guys. Looking good. All right, let's get this done. So that was the last flip. Now it's time to take an internal temp. Let's see where we're at. I want to pull this at 120 degrees, but at this point we're at about 118. And you know what? I'm pulling it. I don't care about them 2 degrees. I'm gonna let this chill out, and I'm gonna let the carryover get me to a perfect medium rare. At least that's what I'm hoping for. But you guys are gonna flip out on how I monitored carryover and what it actually ended up at. So there it is. I put the probe back in there. Look at that. 15 minutes later, I'm at 134. Now I'm at 135, and it ain't even done. It's still climbing. And when I finally removed this damn probe, we ended up at 138 degrees. Look at that. Carryover of plus 20 from 118 to 138. Is that not incredible or what? This thing is pushing a medium doneness. Man, did you guys think it would go 20 freaking degrees? Because that's just crazy as hell. I mean, who monitors that stuff? Have you guys done that yourself? Because I would have never believed it. 20 degrees. All right, let's just cut this up. Okay, so I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed. I did not get that pink hue running through this meat like in a nice, perfect medium rare. So this is medium, but that disappointment is short-lived because once I taste this, I need to tell you guys, this is the most tender, the most juiciest, the most flavorful piece of beef I've ever had in my life. Man, where the hell has this steak been all my life? This thing is the best I've ever had. And man, it's gonna be hard to keep pulling steaks to come out just like this because I'm gonna be chasing this taste right here forever. This is where it's at. Now, it has to do with, I believe, it being prime. It's a brand of beef, and all those variables come together to make it just come out just like this. And you know, as you look at it, there is some pink hue to it, but it you know, at this point, it doesn't even matter anymore to me. I mean, it's just a great piece of beef. So I'm very excited to take the next tomahawk up north and see if I can replicate this same cook with the same formula that I used and try to get it off just a little bit, you know, modify it just a little bit to get it to a medium rare and see how we go. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now because I know the results. It's incredible. Do not go away.
Tony, that's you first one. Happy Father's Day. Oh my God. Hey, look at your dad. Delicious, delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is that good?
You did a
Is
good
that-
job. I'm gonna hire you for my wedding. Or, I don't know.
Who are you marrying?
I know. I know.
Hey, AJ, is that really happening?
No.
Do we not know something?
Oh my God, no, it's like a joke.
Look at that.